Hello, my name is Mr. Wiebe, and today we'll be talking about bow holds. And behind me here you can see Filbert, the rabbit, the bunny, that is going to help us. And I'm excited to use a pencil today to work on our bow holds. And you'll be able to use a pencil anytime to work on your bow hold. And we will all become bow hold masters with our bows and with our pencils to begin with. So here is a little word of advice for violins and violas on the bow. And we're going to begin with what I call the bunny. Mrs. Reagan might call it a llama, but I like to have very curved, floppy ears and teeth that nibble a lot. So I'm going to start with a bent thumb, and then I'm going to let my two buck teeth of the bunny come forward and nibble. And if you look from the side and look through it, you can see a nice round circle. All right? Think Easter bunny, think egg, Easter egg. You want a nice round egg there. All right? Nibbling on top. Your ears are floppy. All of your fingers are curved. That's kind of your goal with that. And when you add the pencil to it, when you add the bow later on, but the pencil for right now, you're going to have your curved thumb make contact on the bottom and kind of on this part of your thumb. If I were to be playing with the bow, you can kind of see where the nail right there in front of where my fingertip is. You want it to be right there. And so I'm going to have my thumb make contact just like that, kind of pressing up into it, but also on the side of it a little bit. And then my two fingers come right down on top like so, and just relax like this. And I would first start by just simply practicing this. I check to make sure I have my egg, my Easter egg. All right? And I have floppy bunny ears here. Everything's curved and relaxed. Once you have that step, I hold the pencil with the other hand when I add the next step. So I have my thumb bent, two fingers on top, and then I let my two fingers slide over to this joint right here, where you have the first joint furthest away from your palm of your hand. You have the different joints. You're going to do the top joints right here. That's where you want the pencil to be. So you're going to go thumb right there, nice and bent, nibble on top, and let those teeth slide over like that. So it's going to look like this with a bent thumb. And you're going to be right on that joint. You can see I'm on that first curved joint. That's where you want to be to begin with your bow hold. So practice doing this, being able to go vertical with it, come down, and then you can practice with both fingers on top if you want. And the next step is to hold on right here. And when you have this set up right here, you can let your hand kind of sink down into the string like this. So I'm going to let my hand kind of rotate and just drop down in. And you'll notice that on my finger, my first finger here, between the first joint, furthest away, and the middle joint, the bow lands in this area right here. So I let my finger drop down and turn my hand, and it's on the bow. And then my pinky just sets on top. So a good violin viola bow hold will look just about like this. And you want a little bit of space between all of your fingers. See how they're not too close together? And they're not too far apart. So my first finger got straight there. You want your hand to be relaxed, everything to be curved. So you can find your bow hold like this, and you can practice bending your wrist with it, doing circles. You can practice going up and down. You can practice also doing what I call pencil jumps. Okay, so the bunny's going along, and it hops up and down. And we practice pulling our fingers up and hopping like a bunny would hop. So a lot of reasons to use a bunny, and I hope you're joining Filbert and me in practicing our bunny bow holds and really working hard to have your hand be relaxed and very, very light. Also, when you hold the baby bunny, you don't want to squeeze very hard. And when you hold your bow, you don't want to squeeze very hard either. So think bunny when you think bow hold, and it'll help you all the way through. Have fun practicing.